All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to explore an idea that might just flip the way you think about, well, everything, from the vastness of the universe right down to the person you see in the mirror. So, let me ask you something right off the bat. Are you a noun, a fixed, solid thing? Or are you a verb, a continuous action, a process that's always in motion? And trust me, this isn't just some grammar lesson. It's the key to unlocking a much, much deeper reality. For most of our lives, we operate under this powerful illusion, the illusion that we're nouns. So let's break down what that really means and why it might be holding us back. Think about it. From the time we're kids, we're taught to see ourselves this way, right? As these separate little biological objects navigating a world that's out there. We feel solid, we feel separate. And look, that perspective is practical, for sure. It helps us get through the day. But it might just be missing the much deeper, more incredible truth of what it means to be alive. So what if we've had it backwards this whole time? What if you aren't a thing at all, but an event, an action? What if you are a majestic verb? This single shift in perspective, from noun to verb, is the foundation for everything we're about to talk about. It's the difference between thinking you're just a passenger on the river of life and realizing you are the river. Now, to really wrap our heads around this, we need a powerful metaphor. And the one that comes up again and again is just perfect. It's the whirlpool. Just picture a whirlpool in a river. You can see it, right? It has a clear shape, a location. You can point to it. It looks like a separate thing. But what is it actually made of? There's no special whirlpool water. It's just the river itself, caught in a temporary, beautiful pattern of movement. And this is where it gets really cool. Check this out. The analogy maps onto us perfectly. Our appearance, our form, is like that separate whirlpool, a distinct individual body. But the reality, our substance, is the river itself in motion. For us, it's the universal flow of life, expressing itself through our unique form. We look separate, but our substance is completely, totally united with the whole thing. And this quote just hits it home. We're totally dependent on that universal current. If the river stops flowing, the whirlpool doesn't just slow down, poof, it's gone. It ceases to exist. We aren't self-sustaining engines. We are the universe itself, whirling into a temporary shape right here, right now. Okay, now let's take this idea from a beautiful metaphor to concrete biological proof. Because this concept isn't just some lofty philosophy. It's written directly into the very fabric of your body. The evidence inside you is undeniable. Your entire existence is defined by movement, the constant flow of breath, in and out, the constant flow of blood pulsing through you. These aren't things you have. They are the very verbs that you are. If that flow stops, the form dissolves. This is proof positive that you are an ongoing event, not some static object. So if we're all the same water, why do we feel so unique and separate? Well, think back to the whirlpool. It catches twigs, leaves, debris. That stuff gives the whirlpool its unique texture. For us, that debris is our identity, our ego, our stories, our traumas, even our physical traits. They get caught in our flow. But here's the key. That debris is not our substance. A lot of our suffering comes from mistaking those temporary twigs and leaves for who we really are. Instead of remembering, we are the pure, flowing water itself. Okay, prepare yourself for a truly mind-bending piece of biology. We're going to look at the heart, not as a simple pump, but as a cosmic blueprint literally made of flesh. We're all taught the heart is just a mechanical pump. But what if it's so much more? What if it's the very place where the unmanifest energy of the universe actually takes physical form? The spot where the divine word is spoken into matter. So, get this. The heart isn't 4 separate chambers. That's actually outdated. Modern anatomy has revealed that it's one single continuous muscular band called the Myocardial Ventricular Band. It's basically a rope twisted on itself into a perfect helix, that spiral shape we see everywhere from galaxies all the way down to our own DNA. And the geometry of this twist is incredibly specific. The muscle fibers cross at a perfect 60-degree angle. This specific angle creates what's called a Gothic arch of efficiency. It's the secret to the heart's incredible power and elegance. Because of that 60-degree spiral, the heart doesn't just push blood out. It works in a beautiful twist and suck cycle. As that muscular rope powerfully untwists, it creates a vacuum that actively sucks blood in. The heart isn't a crude pump, it's an elegant vortex, drawing life into itself. So in this final section, let's see how this unbelievable physical rhythm inside your chest connects directly to something cosmic, the primordial vibration of the universe itself. And this is just incredible. The primordial sound or AUM, maps directly onto the heart's function. The A sound is the outward thrust of blood, our waking state. U is the processing of that flow along the helix, like our dream state. And M is the dissolution, the return to the source, like deep sleep. And it all arises from that profound silence, the unmanifest ground of all being. So what about the actual heartbeat itself, that pulse? Well, that's the bindu. It's the little dot you see on the Om symbol. It represents that timeless moment of now, that flash where pure consciousness becomes manifest. It's the exact point where the verb happens. So, to bring it all together, we aren't just little inhabitants of the universe. We're not just tiny whirlpools separate from the river. We are the very points where the universe becomes conscious of itself, the places it has chosen to feel its own sacred rhythm. So we're left with a final, vital question. If your heartbeat isn't just yours, but is the universe feeling its own rhythm through you, how does that change the way you choose to act and the way you choose to love in this very moment?